There we go. Works if I actually turn my mic on. Hello, hello. Why is clip not showing? There we go. Come on. Yeah. Welcome to another art stream. Just go ahead and kick the music on right now so I don't just sit here in weird walking only silence. I say that. Where's the music? Oh, right. I forgot I muted that tab while I was in the low. God damn it. I'm professional streamer. Okay. So, third art stream. We'll be finishing up. I say finishing up. We still have to do like at least half of, if not more, than piece we were working on last time. So I have once again donned my artist beret and artist mustache and goatee, as well as my brush of art making. So let's just go ahead and actually open up what we were doing last time. All right. So that's where we left off. Got a finished Jiro and finished Bibinka Though, I need to fix something on Jiro. I didn't realize that the thing above his head is kind of like a full halo sort of thing. I didn't realize it because, as you can see, the reference picture I'm working off of has a black background. It's actually like a square-shaped halo, and the white is on the inside of it. The outside is black. So I need to fix that first before moving on. Which, and for those who don't know, what we are working on here is taking some fellow bear VTubers and I, and putting them into this Power Rangers pose. Now, I'm still missing one person, so it might end up being a bit lopsided. Oh well. That's what I mean. I'm the one who decided to go for a pose with 6 people when I only have 5 ready, including myself. And so it's going to include Zero, Bibinka Bear, also known as Pau Pandan, the ones I have done, and Beans the Bear, just Beans, and Bear Werebear, who I mentioned last time. The reference image I have here for him is absolutely perfect because he's going to be in the position of the Green Ranger, and since we can't see the Green Ranger's legs, and I don't have his legs in his reference picture here, it all kind of balances out. So, like I said, before I get started with anything else, I need to fix this, because, yeah, it's not... Yeah, that's the thing, it's like, I thought that's what it was, but I couldn't exactly tell with the art here because of the black background. So... I'm gonna have to fix that real quick before I move on to beans. And this is not their final position in the thing. Everyone's on different layers, so I can move them around as I need to. I might even try to squeeze some sort of a background into this. If anything, it would probably just see if there's like an empty set picture of like the Power Ranger base or something. So, real quick here. I gotta go in and quickly delete this and remake it now that I know what it actually looks like. That's my bad for not double checking. Because I thought that's what it was, and then, I don't know, when I was making it, I just wasn't thinking. So let's just go ahead and fix that, and then we can move on to beans. So, actually gonna real quick, just to make sure I get this right, pull up one of Jiro's streams over on my end so that get a better look there. Alright. So yeah, it really is like... It's... yeah, just a square shape, but with the point facing forward. The outside of it is black, the side of it is white. And then I'm not entirely certain how that should above here. Does it fit flat? So I should do more like that. And yes, and even though it is straight lines, I'm going to be freehanding this and not using a line tool because I'm... yes. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And then we just pull that in. Go like a dark gray sort of thing, so it's not black. Something like that. And I think we'll go ahead and lower it to... Unless... Cut. Okay. New layer. Paste. Hold on. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. There we go. I can put it up like that. So it actually looks like it's above him. Kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, I think that actually just flat out looks better. Alright. Now then... I also only realized at the end last time I left Jiro's picture up here the entire time that I was drawing Bibinka Bear. But you know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. Let's get the reference for Beans up here. That's a big picture. That right there. Alright, and I have been assured that Beans here does not wear pants below this hoodie. So I'm good to just... or shoes. So I'm good to just draw that as is. Beans here is going to be in the Blue Ranger position. I need to get my reference layer up here. So I can get a nice pose reference here. I'm not doing... So, like, I'm kind of meeting myself halfway here between the super cursed shit that is on my thumbnails, where I would just trace over the reference images with, you know, my stupid bear ass. But instead, I'm having the pose visible here and just kind of building it off to the side. So, Blue Ranger here. Is turned to the side. Oh. Before I go doing anything else. Nine. There. So he's turned to the side there. He's got a leg like that. And a leg like that. Actually, that foot there, that's got to be this foot. Yeah, just... that foot kind of facing the camera. One arm, and then the other arm up like that. All right. Let's see if we can work here. Want to make sure he's somewhere around Babinka's height. Maybe between her and Jiro. I unintentionally made the height between them pretty significant. That's just me being inconsistent, honestly. But I mean, sometimes inconsistency is what you are. So, yeah, he's going to be even the front-facing muzzles are kind of off to the side here. And so he's going to be facing that way. But then his eyes turn more like that. So let's see. Let's actually get started now. So starting with... Actually just kind of now noticing the huge height difference between the blue and the pink ranger. I'm not trying to bring those out. I'm just, So, the muzzle needs to be somewhere around here. And somewhat deep size. It begins already. It begins. How do I draw an oval on its side? That would have been good, except it was too big. Ovals are the hardest thing to draw in the world. How can anyone manage to do it? Okay, stop fucking around. Too big. Too weird. Do whatever this is. No, no, no. Oh. No. 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 Fucked it up at the end. Fucked it up at the beginning. The fuck is that? No. Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, you know what? We can salvage this. That. Drag that down a bit. Okay. Fix this a little bit. Okay. Fantastic. Beautiful. Best oval I've ever seen in my goddamn life. You know, it'd be helpful if I actually pulled up the reference picture for me. Move this off to the side. Because it's going to have a nose similar to Bibinka here. Because they have similar noses. Figure. I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, that should be good. Beautiful. Put a little smile there. In fact, this we're gonna like Bibinka. He's gonna have his teeth out. We'll have the mouth be open here. So it's like, yeah. And unlike me, I'll actually draw the insides of the mouth appropriately because I have it right here. Because, I mean, you know, just look at me. Look, I open my mouth, all you see is gray. See? But Beans here. Wherever Beans is, right there. Got this. Got this thing here in these pink colors. You know, like what a mouth actually looks like. What you might draw a mouth to look like if you weren't lazy. Isn't that right, buddy? Okay. So we're gonna have to move over a bit. Or to draw this right. Or we could just... Gonna hide Hero real quick. Move Bibinka over. I still want to reference her size here. Because I want to make him a bit taller. So, like, if we're talking about where the muzzle is, maybe about there. Like that. Let's scoot her over so we have enough room to build. Enough room to build this bear. Hey, Bibinka, how's it going? Oh, it's going all right. I just started. Did my usual agonizing over ovals. So I've just started on beans here, as you can see from the reference picture. That is not Jiro. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh my god, that looks horrifying. Could you imagine just... Yee! Okay. Get this going here, cause... Alright. Cause... Billy, over here, is mostly showing his side. Wrong layer. Doing that. I mean, what I'm going for is generally a bean shape. Keep starting off good. Okay. Right, yeah. That might be okay. Especially with the hoodie that's gonna be covering up some of that. Okay. Oh, right. Once again, I need to make sure to have the reference picture up for myself. Okay. And yeah, I decided for Beans to go with the reference picture and maintain the little open mouth smile. So he's gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and include the teeths because, you know, you guys just have them there, so. Oh, look at this little guy. Okay, and then I just need to make sure to have room for his little eyebrow things. And okay, I can fix this. Make this a little more round. That. Get rid of this gray pixel. And that stray pixel. Look at that cute little fucker. Okay. Could have maybe made the body a bit taller now that I'm looking at it. It's fine. Let's... Here. Make another layer just for the hell of it. Innovate. The one thing you should be doing with the line tool is a reference like this. Shouldn't be freehanding this. Shut up, voice in my head that always tells the truth. I can do what I want. Okay. Yes, annoyingly so. For me, I got that voice in my head that always tells the truth. Yes, and then there's the one that only tells lies. Exactly. Alright, and then... leg... And you said that, Beans does not wear shoes, right? Look at that beautiful leg. Alrighty. Make that a bit... It's gonna look a little cursed, but you know what? How do these work? They don't. You just got some noodle legs. Yeah, like all bears have. I think I actually want to make this arm. I'm not sure about it. Especially since I'm not exactly matching the pose here. But you know what? It's kind of close enough. You know what? Let's cut that. If I decide I want to put it back, I'll put it back. I think maybe something like that. A bit better. It's a little bigger. I think it is. Yeah. Okay, and now the hoodie. Ah, yes. And now we've gotten to my favorite song on this soundtrack. Beautiful. off of the figure because it's kind of rolled up. How do I make sense of this after I draw that? Well, I just do this. It makes perfect sense and isn't the method of an absolute madman. Because I know in my head where the new line is supposed to end. I'm drawing this on the wrong layer. How much is on the wrong layer? Ooh, that's good. That's real good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a time when it's appropriate to trace, because I'm tracing myself that drew on the wrong layer. Problem. Overlap. It's fine. I can make this work. Not with the eraser, I can't. Yes, and hello and welcome to tracing your own artwork. Because that's okay. Hello and welcome to I can't even draw a straight line when I'm tracing. Hello and welcome to I can't even follow a predetermined line. Okay. There's probably also even a better way to, you know, trace your own shit. I just don't know what it is. Ah. Okay. Leg. Final leg. Just fix the end bit. Don't erase the whole thing. There. can get rid of that for now. Yeah, the legs look about as awful as they did before. That's cool. It's fine. Beans can have spaghetti legs. Who doesn't want spaghetti legs? Draw the rest of the hoodie onto this bear. A little too straight. Well, that. Okay. Okay, I think good, except there. And like one of these tassels will be cool. Because his other hand is kind of covering up the other one. Okay. So I haven't I'll admit I haven't watched much of Beans. All I know is that right here I feel like I've given him really big sidekick energy. You know? Like he's Tails. Also, I almost forgot to give him ears. Yeah, his other ear, I think, is hidden by the hair tuft, which I think I exaggerated a bit here. But it's alright. Still do that. I wonder how much better I could make myself look if I actually bothered to put in any amount of detail. Because I'm gonna let you folks in on a little secret. This PNGTuber model here that I made, this was like the line art was done actually faster than the line art here. Like the line art was done in the span of maybe 5 minutes. And I think most of it was agonizing over how the brim of my hat makes no sense. And then I just decided, fuck it. Okay, I think our boy here is ready for some color. Let me bring this closer so... Okay. Mane hair, muzzle color. Go. Let's bring out Good old fill tool. Or good old tool, fill. Yes. Fill the fill tool. That's his name now. Okay, wait. It was... Yeah, no. Maybe I could give myself a remodel sometime and put in effort like I actually give a shit. Maybe put more to my outfit besides the hat. It's fine. I don't think there's ever been rules about animal nudity on Twitch. Actually, that brings up a good point, and I'm only going to stay on this subject for long enough to mention it. Would you get banned if an animal's genitalia showed up on your stream? I know that's a really weird thing to bring up out of nowhere, but, you know, we got adjacent to the topic, but that's as far as I'm gonna mention it. Maybe that might be too... Just kind of be barely visible on that side. Yeah, there we go. I think that's a beans in the book. Yeah, and you know what? That is another thing, is like, there would be a difference between an actual animal and a VTuber, huh? Either way, I'm not gonna dwell on this topic anymore, because, yeah, we got a fine-looking beans here. A bear made of beans. Beans made of a bear. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here. If we bring Jiro back out, who now occupies 4 layers. I actually think I really like how Beans came out. Yeah, and definitely spaghetti legs, because yeah. Yeah, this is coming out all right so far, I think. I think I'm gonna need a bigger canvas for the finished thing. Maybe not, actually. Let's actually, because Jiro would go there. Beans would go like over here. That goes like here. it is gonna feel lopsided without the 6th person, without a yellow ranger. That's my only real concern. But you know what? I think maybe this might be like the right canvas size. And obviously to get enough room for Werebear to be whatever he needs to be. Bring this down a bit. Something like that. Is there a way to make this not look lopsided without the yellow ranger? Right, you do have Mega Bronson. If you think he'd be alright with it, I could add him. Yeah, by all means, because I don't want to include someone who's not okay with it, you know? I mean, I'm not saying that there would be a reason to not be okay with it, but I can understand not wanting to be included in, like, a, you know, some random guy's, group shot. No, this is actually coming out really nice. I'm doing that thing where I've, like, pulled back a bit and I'm looking at the whole thing, and I'm starting to be like, this might actually, like, be a thing. This is gonna sound weird. I am actually so far most happy with how Beans has turned out of all of them. Is that weird? My only concern, though, is with Jiro's stuff on his back gonna get in the way of someone that's there. Oh, by all means. I think either way, the next one I was gonna draw was me. Because I have to draw me to put Werebear behind me. And Red Ranger here is taking a knee so that Green Ranger can be doing his thing. If they wind up too much in the way, I might just take the artistic liberty to omit the stuff on the back here of Jiro. I think he could live without it, if it's for the sake of helping someone not get Mike Wazowski'd. And I don't need a reference for me. I know what I look like. What I do need to do is check how much time is left on this music I have running in the back. Alright, so you know what? Since I'm moving on to me now, since I gotta put me in front of Werebear. There we go. You there. Alright, so let's study this pose for a second. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want this to be... It would totally be lopsided without a Yellow Ranger. Also, I've seen Mega Bronson around. Hold on. Let me put up Twitch quick. Am I following him? I try to follow everyone that I feel like I should. Is this him with the Is this him on Twitch with the profile picture of what looks like a Pomeranian getting sprayed by a yard sprinkler? Alright. Fantastic. Let me go ahead and give him a follow while I'm at this. Alright, that's cute. He's got kind of like a parka. I'm noticing how all three of you have a completely different color scheme for the fur and muzzle. That's absolutely fair. But I feel like you do have enough different touches across them so that anyone who's paying attention, even without looking at the colors, like even if you just drew line art, I think you'd be able to tell your characters apart. But I can understand it can be very difficult to avoid same face. I should know I suffer from it greatly because, I mean, just look at me. Like, when I draw a face, it's this in some variation or another. No, I don't typically draw noses when it's a person. I've been trying to make noses a more regular thing, though. The thing is, I guess I'll actually talk a little bit about that here while I'm stalling, drawing myself again. Because my style is completely self-taught. I've never been very good at following, like, any sort of how to draw thing. And I lack the patience to do the things that you see in the sketchbook where you, like... Because, like, I've seen so many things where they practically, like... Almost want to say, like, they practically draw an entire posing mannequin, and then they just sort of build the person on top of it, and I don't really like doing that much, to be completely honest. Like, I'm impatient. And so I've generally been self-taught off of just kind of mimicking other art styles, I guess you could say. And I mean, I guess I am kind of doing that because I'm drawing like the vague bean bear shape and then adding the clothes onto it. So I guess I kind of am doing that, but I don't know. It feels a bit different. Let me actually go to a different thing so I'm not marking over all this and maybe making a mistake of some kind. Because I guess I'm taking a break from that and doing a little talking about my the development of these horrors you're seeing. But so like just like everyone, I started off doing like just stick figures, just like that. I generally did things with like I differentiated the characters that I would draw by putting one of them with like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mask for some reason. So I just do like that and then be like, and that's how you knew it was the second guy and not the first guy. But like as I started to draw more stuff, like around the end of junior high, when I started, as far as drawing people goes, I started, at least for the heads, mimicking Matt Groening. And so I would do so. It got to the point where the first thing I would draw for the head were the eyes. Get that, and then the nose. And then, oh hey, look, it's the fucking... So like, look at that, it's the Homer. Although, I will admit, there was one time I was drawing in class because that's what I did in class instead of paying attention. This was in high school. It was one of my science classes. I had gotten as far as drawing the eyes. I had done this, and then drawn the pupils in, and this was exactly when my teacher was walking around the classroom and looked over my shoulder at what I was doing. And he legitimately thought that I was sitting in class drawing boobs. I had yet to get to the nose and the head and the... The only real thing that I felt was a problem at the time, so like if I draw that out again, because this is how I would then draw the body, was arm, body, hand, finish it, and then legs, and then shoes. And this is the derpy human form that got me through the first year and a half of high school. And then if I needed a hand to be holding something, just be like, ah yes, that is how a human arm looks. Behold, he is holding exactly what an apple looks like, yes. I got tired of it, because it looked dumb. This is when I started reading Azumanga Daioh, which was second manga I had ever read. And one thing that always caught my attention with that was how simple the facial expressions were. And yet they conveyed a lot. Let's see if I can find a good example. Not from the anime, because the anime is a bit different. Didn't do everything exactly as there would be. You know what? This is about as good of a picture for an example as I'll be able to get. Alright. So, like, the faces were all very light on detail and very highly expressive. And I really liked that, and so I decided to start copying it. And by copying it, what I literally did was I went through every volume and looked for any face that was like this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. And I drew it. And then after I compiled all of those, I just started drawing faces like those. So that's where I wound up doing, like, the lines with these, and then kind of building a face off of that. Hell, it's probably where I even got not bothering to include a nose. So yeah. So a lot of things. A lot of like that. Knock face. The sleepy face. Stuff like that. Or yeah, the good old Osaka just... And then that's kind of where I've been since then. My style has not evolved much since late high school. So enough about that history lesson. Let's get back to the actual drawing here. So, the pose for Red Ranger here. Because he's like... I do real quick. It's just kind of like... kind of like that. In fact, it's kind of exactly that. I'm gonna need to pick a new soundtrack here real quick, unless I want to make this loop. You know what? Hold on. Fantastic. What a great way to start a soundtrack. So... let's bring this layer back. For the floor. Facing forward is a bit of a problem, but I think the muzzle's just gonna go left. And should be probably about here because of the kneeling. Oh yeah, and his... wait. His elbow is not resting on his knee. I just realized that. It's in front of his knee. All right. Time to agonize over ovals again. Everyone's favorite thing. But yes, I guess so to summarize the earlier lesson, my art style is essentially an amalgamation of stick figures, The Simpsons, and Azumanga Daioh. Use this information for what you will. What you can possibly use this information for, I don't know. But you now have this information. As I continue to not be able to draw an oval... calm down. Oval will happen when it feels like happening. Also, you know, Vite, you have one that's mostly right, just go and fix the parts that aren't. You don't gotta make it perfect right away. On the computer, you can fix it. Put down a thing and make changes. I'm actually not drawing this big enough for how everyone else is. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the muzzle. That's the oval. Did a good job. My nose is this big old dumb Disney motherfucker. fix that. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's how legs look. Yeah, my right knee is up by my waist, and my left knee is down by my ankle. It's fine. All right. The line. Bit more rounded. I think that's about it. I think that's about all I can convey with these flippers. And just... give him like a little smirk. There we go. Oh, right. Can't forget. Do not believe the amount of times I draw myself and forget about this little circle on my belly. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to open a reference of myself so I can get the right colors. There we go. My god. I'm seeing double. 4 Vite heights. I think that may have been the episode with Jimmy the Squealer. Like squealing. Oh, no! Accidentally clicking and filling in the beans reference. And also, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the excuse, the hat is covering my ears. Even though, you know, over in my ending screen, my hat's laying on the ground and you still don't see ears. I think I need to fix that. I'll probably just fix it whenever I make a new ending screen. I've been thinking of making a new set sometime soon. And of course, I can bust myself out real easily. I draw myself a lot. And I actually do own a hat that's about this size in real life. It was part of a Final Fantasy 1 Black Mage cosplay that I did a long time ago. It's not blue, though, because Final Fantasy Black Mage hats aren't blue. And yeah, I think when this is done, I'll make an edit so that because I think it's gonna wind up looking something like this, and so I'll make it so that, like, yeah, Big, I'll make it so that you're like in front of the back of my hat, something like that. We'll see how the final arrangement ends up looking. I just realized, like, once I stand up, I'm gonna be fucking tall. I might have accidentally drawn myself as being a lot taller than everyone else. Oh well. Alright. This is coming together. So I think I'm saving Werebear for last at this point. Because he's essentially gonna be behind everyone. So I want everyone here first. And then once I do that, like, I'll get everyone else made, position them, and then I'll draw Werebear based off of that. I'm actually not 100% sure how I'll draw this. Because he got a people face. Got a people face under that bear face. Okay. I actually do really like how the redraw of Jiro's halo turned out. That looks cool. Okay. Enough staring at the art that I've done. Must keep moving. Next we have our Yellow Ranger, Mega Bronson. There we go. This looks great. All of this jumble here on the bottom of the screen. That's fantastic. Now I'm just fucking around. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Enough fucking around in OBS. Make the drawing happen. And this is how I know there's something wrong with my brain. Like, I keep... Like, I hear the name Mega Bronson in my head, and I don't know if it's because I watched, like, a lot of BattleBots when I was younger or something, but my brain keeps trying to translate it into something like Mega Mecha Bronson. He's some sort of, like, round spinner robot. This is where I say I have absolutely no idea what I'm even on about now. Let's do this Yellow Ranger. Idiocracy. Never actually watched Idiocracy. Where is your leg? Oh, I think I see it. You can see a tiny bit of yellow right there. So I think it's Black Ranger, Red Ranger, Yellow Ranger is just an absolute jumble of legs right here. I think this Yellow Ranger's foot, and I think this is the Black Ranger. I think. This must have been hell on the actors to get this pose exactly right for all these shots. I mean, obviously for promo shots like this, they would have time to make sure everything's perfect, but... Oh, and we got 2 hands up here, so we're gonna have to double down on beans. That's hand beans, not beans. I also have to utilize beans over here. It's the best way to show that the hand is facing forward. Okay, so what is this pose? It's front facing. We'll say that the muzzle will go to the right for this one. I think that sounds right. And it'll help balance it out, too. Leg. And just... kind of like that. I kind of like how it looks with just the colors there. Interesting. Okay. No, fuck it. It's my drawing. I can name it whatever I want. Mega Mecha Bronson. Using beans as a size reference here now. Oh, ovals. That one was actually salvageable, but then I started drawing, so I can't do redo. And you know what I should do? I should keep this drawing open and expand on it. So when I actually finally do get in contact, well, in more stable contact, I should say, with more bear VTubers, I could just add them to the pose. Hey, Super Mega Man X, how's it going? Haven't seen you on a stream in a while. How is it going? Don't think I've seen you on a stream since I was doing Mega Man, now that I think of it. Ovals. Ovular ovals. Ovular ovals of ovalacity. Or ovaltastic. Alright, hold on. Alright. That's fair enough. That is absolutely fair enough. I think that may have especially been true for something like Obradin. Because I can understand why people wouldn't necessarily want that spoiled. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but Mega Bronson's nose almost looks like it's wider than Babinka and Beans. Am I crazy? Maybe it's just narrower. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Though... either way, I think drawing it the same way should be fine. Yeah, I was looking at it in, like, by itself, and I'm just like, am I fucking crazy, or is that nose smaller? Yeah, Super Mega Man X. Bear Vtuber Power Rangers. I'm not entirely certain what a coherent name for this group would be. There's someone in some other streams who's been throwing around the name Bear Mafia. I don't know how I feel about that one. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Yes. Yes. I think we got something. And I think he looks a lot more chill in the picture, so he'll be like the he'll be the mellow one in this picture. But still, like, not completely like alright. Yeah, something like that. Oh, making it weird. Just stop making it look weird and make it look right. How hard is that, Vite? Just draw good. Come on, you've been drawing these bears all night. What's wrong now? Little guy. I love how you could basically just draw any sort of a blob. Like, just be like that. Just put some little things there, and then a smile. Look at him, he's just a little guy. He's just chilling. Got his little feet out. He's just relaxing. He's got a soda. Just a little guy. Oh, this is why you never get anything done, Vite. You get sidetracked too easy. I think I have seen that. Yeah, where it's just the bean and it just like one panel it's there and then the other panel it's like zoomed in a little more on the bean and you can just it's just a bean and yet there's somehow so much emotion to it. No, I know exactly what one you're talking about. Oh. 1 second. Yeah, this one. This one. Just somehow. There's no face, and yet you can tell exactly what is going on in this bean's head. Like, I don't know how that's done. But like, I don't know, there's just a weird art to making the little guys that I think needs to be studied more. Okay, wait. We can fix him. Have the technology. But I don't want to spend a lot of money. I think the body's too small, actually. God damn it. I keep making it too wide somehow. Like, how is that a thing? Is it just me? Am I too far? Yeah, been pulling up different tunes. Just kind of pulling up a soundtrack and letting it play. Because I gotta have something. Because Clip Studio Paint doesn't make noise. Thank God. Okay, and Mega Mecha Death Bronson here doesn't have pants either, or shoot. Actually a very similar pose leg-wise to the Blue Ranger, I'm now noticing. Too thick. Can't have no ridiculously thick legs here, sir. There's no way in hell, with the way I draw things, to make that not look like a short, stumpy arm. Alright. Yeah, no, to go back on a previous thing I was saying, I suppose I could treat this as, like, just a continuously evolving art piece. What, like, once it gets done, just keep expanding it with other Power Ranger-like poses when, I get more bears that want to join it. Because there's no shortage of Power Ranger poses. Let me tell you. I might actually want to make this a little... or I don't know. Let's see. I did a smaller one for these. Is that that's a 3. Absolute. Just kind of do that again. There we go. That shows that it's the palms. We got the bear beans there on display. Alright, let's see if we can get this facial expression down right. Keep in mind we have eyebrows to add later. Can't. There's an art to making this look relaxed instead of sad. Yeah, and I think the eyebrows will fix it. Cause yeah, if you look at that. Yeah, actually right there. That'll do it. Beautiful. Alright, we get ears on there. And then the not a penis. It's less trouble than the previous one, that's for sure. Yeah, like that. There we go. Save. We've been going 2 hours already. Wow. All right. Now the parka. Make that less pointy. Bring that pointy. It still looks pointy. You just remade it. Oh, whatever. Leaves nice and big. And the big bushy part. Get these pockets. Is there anything else here? I actually thought about including the fishing rod for a little, but I think I'm going to avoid that. Alright. Let's get these colors. Only question is, what color do we make the bean? Well, if we look at Bubinka's art, her beans are the same color as her muzzle. So, I think we could go off of that. Oh, also, I have to say, Bubinka, those, the little Digimon form for your Bibinkubs. Absolutely love that design. That was, shoot, what was his name? That was someone in the Discord, and then was in your chat the other day, made that, right? Yeah, Beeple that's right, yeah. Yeah, they did a good job on that. I think it's actually really adorable. And, think that's a fun thing to just go ahead and run away with design-wise, because I think they're really good. I also really like that Evo line that was put out. No, that was fantastic. Yeah, Gungermon. All roads lead to Gungermon. But no, like it made me realize that I haven't put any thought into anything about like what to call my viewers, because it's definitely part of the whole VTuber thing that I like, is that connection, because you have a name for the viewers, so everyone has something that they can identify themselves with, and as saying, like, you know, being part of a community and whatnot, you know? It's kind of made me realize, like, I don't really have that, and I've been kind of thinking about it, but the closest thing that I have right now is the fact that I needed to put something down for the primary role that everyone has on my Discord, and for that I had just gone with the placeholder of Bear Enjoyer. Alright, well, have fun at the gym. Probably still be going for a little bit. I think I might actually have enough steam to actually try to finish this like I threatened. Okay, we don't have any colors bleeding through anywhere, right? That's the problem sometimes with the fill tool. Things where I can have like thinner line. Okay. This. Yes, the Gaim. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. He's chill. Despite being in a Power Ranger pose, he's chill. You know, I think I gotta add back over on his lines. Gotta add some little bushy bit. That way you can really see that this has, like, a texture to it, you know? I know it's supposed to come up around the shoulders a bit, but that might be a bit too much for me right now. I think this is fine, even if it looks like crazy hair or some kind of a mane. It's fine. Okay. So now we get to the fun part of aligning everyone. And this is pre-Bear alignment here. This is so I know where to put Bear in the whole thing. And then I will fix everything else later. As far as, like, layering goes and who needs to beware. Beware, bear, bear, bear. Or beware, bear. I don't know. I'm just making noises at this point. Ignore streamer, he's making wacky noises by himself for no reason. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and clip off these things from Jiro just to keep them from getting in the way. I can bring myself down a little bit. And then, yeah, I'll move my hat a bit. Like, I'll just clip it and put it on a different layer. I don't want people to get Mike Wazowski. And it's just occurring to me that this might not be crowded enough for me to be able to actually hide his legs entirely. I might have to, speak with Mr. Werebear about finding him some legs. We're doing pretty good here so far. Yeah. Need to, wait, let's move Zero down slightly. I think that's got everyone pretty much level now. Maybe move me down a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove Jiro's back stuff. Sorry, Jiro, but I gotta make sure that everyone can be seen. I'm sure you understand. Your wings will be here in spirit. As well as your whatever you would call this. I don't know if it's a tail or just an ornament of some kind. It looks neat, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice it for sake of the overall piece. Okay. Yeah, that looks much better. Move you a little to the left. Kind of like that. Yeah. You know, I said I'd do this later, but fuck it. I'm doing it now. It's bothering me now. Let's... the Moonside music is not right. It's actually reminded me of the last time I played Earthbound. I was living in an apartment with a, habitual weed smoker. I've never smoked myself. But, this roommate of mine did. I was playing Earthbound, and I was doing the Moonside part. Like, let me just go back to that song. Oh wait, that was in 3, huh? Well, I think Moonside does the same thing. But nah, it gets to this part after the, like, staying at the hotel. Yeah. And it plays this. So he was watching, he was high as fuck at the time. This song starts playing. And he just stops. He was in the middle of a sentence too. He just stops and he's like, "Oh, this is not okay." I think that's one of the more memorable bits from when I played there. Alright, now... I'm agonizing now. What's the best way to... I just want to hide the back part of the hat, but keep the brim up here. I don't know, is that gonna look right? Hold on, let me just do a quick... Let me do something quick that's not gonna be at all the right way to do this. be like, is this going to look right if I do? No, because it's gonna look like my hat is hooking around her nose. Maybe what I can do is scoot her over a bit. Now, like, the whole piece is kind of thrown off center. Maybe that's okay. Is this okay? Does that look alright? Am I not covering her up too much? So the music is definitely louder than before. There we go. I think that's gonna be the best that I can do, because I can't really change the layer of my hat at all. I think that's gonna have to be fine. Because the problem is the more I slide her over, the wider it makes the middle. You know what I mean? Because you got to think of how the overall pose is. So maybe like that. Like I just bump her over a couple pixels. Does that? I don't think that throws off anything. Maybe I can like that. And maybe I can bring in Bronson a little bit to help compensate. I think that's good. I'm actually really liking this. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. Is unlike our Power Rangers thing we're doing here, they're more closely grouped together. I have to spread these guys out so that we can actually see them all in their detail. This means that this cluster right here, sure, we can draw with transparency, why not? This cluster right here doesn't exist, which means Green Ranger's hidden legs are not going to be hidden here. Which means I'm not going to be able to complete this entirely tonight, because my reference for our final member right now, Mr. Bear Werebear, I am missing his legs. And with the composition of this right now, those legs are going to be visible. So I think I need to maybe... Yeah, Jason does kind of throw the symmetry off a bit, but here's the weird thing. As far as the feet go, Yellow Ranger and Blue Ranger are using the same foot pose. Yellow Ranger's just squatting a bit more. Incidentally, Black Ranger and Pink Ranger are also using the same foot pose. But yeah, and then here's our Red Ranger taking a knee right here. It throws the symmetry off a bit, but I think it's still okay. And then Green Ranger here. He's the only one whose legs are not, like, spread. He is... He is just standing straight. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to actually finish tonight. I think I have one last order of business, and that is the legs are going to be visible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. His legs will be visible. So I think I'm going to have to contact Mr. Bear Werebear and see if I get a picture with his legs. I hope they exist, because it's always possible that he might have his model might have been like a commissioned, like, half body or something. The ads do have their comedic timing. Let me look up Mr. Bear Werebear here. Maybe I can find something myself. Because if he only exists as a half body, then I may have to improvise. Or just ask him what there should be. I suppose that could be a thing. On stream, he's only going to be showing up to the bus. Sir, dost thou haveth legs? Oh dear. Man might not have legs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up right now. And then get in contact with Bear Where Bear. Where Bear Bear Where Bear 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 Bear. And ask him what I should do on the subject of legs. I don't want to make any assumptions, and those legs are going to be visible. I do not want to make assumptions, so I'm not going to. Plus, we've been going for 2.5 hours already, and we made some very nice progress. And I think this is coming out beautifully. We just need... Just need a Bear Where Bear. We just need a Bear Where Bear to finish this off. Cause yeah, no, he's gonna be somewhere around like, you know, here or here. There's gonna be something visible there. I can't just not put like feet there or something. The empty space is just too obvious. It would be too glaring. If not to anyone else, to me. Also, I think this is a beautiful derpy sketch I've drawn. This is totally what Where Bear work looks like, right? Bear Where Bear. Get the name right. That's totally him, right? Okay. Alrighty, well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for tonight. So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. My next scheduled stream is going to be Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific, where I will be continuing 3D Dot Game Heroes. I'm likely going to play Dark Souls 3 some more sometime between now and then. Just keep an eye out for announcements. And speaking of which, the thing that I need to plug more often, and by more often I mean I need to remember to plug it every time I stream, I have a Discord server now. So if you wish to come in, and even if it's just for stream alerts, but there's also places for talking and all the usual Discord server nonsense. The link is right here in chat. Anyone can feel free to join, even if you're doing it just for alerts, that's fine. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and send us over to Big Ham, who's playing Valorant. So make sure to say hi to Big Ham. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Especially next week when we will definitely finish this for sure. Alright. Bye-bye.